Bonjour tout le monde and welcome into my kitchen, the Gay Gourmand here. And today we're making a classic English dessert called a posset, or in French, a posset. A posset is a smooth, creamy, and light dessert, and when you add the acidity of lemon juice with cream, you have a thick-like texture. But today we're gonna bump it up a notch and add in some strawberry puree. We're going to start with the strawberry puree because we'll need it to mix into the posset, and all you'll need for strawberry puree is simply sugar and strawberries. Cut the strawberries as small as you can because you'll want them to cook down with the sugar over heat, which creates your puree. Set your burner to medium and start by adding strawberries, then quickly following with the sugar. Once the strawberries and sugar start to sizzle a bit, I bring down the heat somewhere between low and medium as to not burn it. To get more of a smooth texture, I'm going to use an immersion blender directly into the pot. You'll want to use a pot for this because there will be splattering if you don't. And this is what it should look like when you're done. Now before we slice the lemon to start making our posset, we'll go ahead and get the lemon zest off first because we'll need this for our whipped cream. Now to infuse the lemon with the sugar, once you're done getting the zest, you'll go ahead and mix it with your fingers. Now we're ready to juice this lemon. We're ready for the fun part to start the posset. Add 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, ½ cup sugar, and ½ tablespoon vanilla extract. Mix until the sugar has dissolved. Then turn up the heat to medium for about 3 minutes while stirring constantly. After 3 minutes, turn off heat and add in your cup of strawberry puree and 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Whisk well to mix everything together and then let sit for about 12 minutes to cool. Once cooled, you can pour into the containers you'll be serving dessert in. I use a tablespoon because I don't want any splattering on the sides of the container. I want a clean presentation. We keep it classy in this kitchen, mostly. While the posset is chilling in the fridge, we can make the strusel topping. You'll mix 5 tablespoons butter that's been slightly melted with 2/3 cup flour, ½ cup old-fashioned oats, 1/3 light brown sugar, and a little more than ½ a teaspoon of cinnamon. To get the topping thinned out for the baking sheet, roll out about a tablespoon-sized ball. Go ahead and place it down, grab a spatula, and smash it as hard as you can. Get your workout in today before you treat yourself. And of course it's going to get stuck to the back, so you'll want to use a thin knife to just slowly scrape it off and let it slide onto the parchment. And you can tell your strusel crisps are done when the outer part is brown and you have a matte finish on top, meaning that the butter has melted, and when you press down it's firm. These will harden up as they cool as well. And now for the final step, we're ready to start the whipped cream. You'll need 2 tablespoons of water. Sprinkle 3/4 of a teaspoon of unflavored gelatin on top of the water. The gelatin and the water combined will be your stabilizer. Let stabilizer sit for 3 minutes. Then microwave in 5-second increments until powder is dissolved. Leave it off to the side and pour once your whipped cream begins to thicken up. For the whipped cream, add 2 cups heavy whipping cream into a bowl with ½ a teaspoon of vanilla and about 1/4 cup of your lemon infused sugar. Mix on medium. Alright, looks like we're finished. You want stiff peaks once you remove the beaters. Alright, and now we're ready for the best part, the decorating. I just went ahead and took out the posset from the fridge and I made it in a few different containers just to show you for presentation. And up close you can see this is what the texture should look like. It's very smooth on top. And there you have it, 3 different ways to showcase your finished posset. Et voila, a delicious posset. Now let's give it a taste. Perfect. It's light, creamy, and has a perfect combination of strawberry and lemon. I love a little bit of that crumble crunch, very buttery. That was a 2 taste tester. Until next time, remember to cook and bake fearlessly.